Today is the 21st of February 2020. Looking at what is currently happening in this country, where Ramaphosa says that no matter what the USA says about land expropriation without compensation, they're going to go ahead in any case. The wrongs of the past. These people have got no inkling of what the true history facts are. The white man arrived in the southern part of Africa in 1652, and the Nguni and the Ndwandwe tribes arrived in 1709. The only recognized ethnic people in this country are the Khoi and the San. Because where do the Nguni and Ndwandwe tribes come from? According to history, they were enslaved by the Egyptians, and to get out of the slavery, they fled down the east coast and arrived in the southern parts of Africa, where they found who? They found the Khoi and the San and the Bushmen. So what did they do? They murdered and had the Bushmen flee from their own land. The refuse of the north who came down to Africa later, southern Africa later, after the Zulu, are now governing this country. The infamous lie that the white man stole this land from them. Why don't they take note of the true historical facts of what happened in this country? They are very quick to lie because it's become a cultural lie in the world. Because when the ANC wanted to overthrow the white government in South Africa, they used lies. They framed the white man for murders that they did. Argue about it. He even lied to Trump last year. He lied to one of the most powerful presidents in the world. So what the hell? A lie stays a lie. Why is it that they continue to ride the donkey that is completely backridden? And they still continue with the same old lie that apartheid this, apartheid that. I want to refer you back to the time when Shaka Zulu took over as one of the mightiest generals and kings in Africa. They say that we colonized. Why did the white man colonize in South Africa in the in the late 1800s and early 1900s? For safety reasons. Exactly the same as the tribes of those days in Shaka's time colonized for their own safety. It's a misconception that they say we colonized to push them out. We never came to this country to push anybody out. We never came to this country to steal the land. In 1938, the Battle of Blood River on the Ngome River, after Dingaan was reached out to by the Boers, to be able to get some land so that they could carry on farming in peace. What did Dingaan do? And nothing has ever changed since then. He asked them to go and fetch the cattle that were stolen. And the Boers did so, because that was a trigger mechanism to the meeting to negotiate land. But what did Dingaan do? And again, I state, nothing has ever changed. He misused the white man to get his cattle back, just to murder them at the end of the day. The Battle of Blood River, who attacked who? The murders of Modderspruit, Blaukrans. Who initiated those murders? Not the white man. Stop lying to the world. Why do you have an inferiority complex to blame the white man for things that you couldn't achieve in life? Till today, what have you achieved? In 94, South Africa was given to you as one of the strongest nations in the world. And what have you done? You've run it down into the mud. Due to incompetence, idiocy, and greed. Now I want to tell the black majority out there, open your eyes. The ANC leadership, the EFF leadership, the BLF leadership, who they being financed by? By the George Soros, the Illuminati, those, the Oppenheimers, those that want to enslave you at the end of the day. If you think you were oppressed by the white man in South Africa, watch the space, because you are being manipulated by leadership in this country who are under the New World Order. The Illuminati who want to enslave the whole world by microchipping them and forcing them to do as they please. Don't argue, or don't turn around and say, this white man doesn't know what he's talking about. Do yourselves a favor and go and Google it. Go and investigate, and you will see what your leadership, Ramaphosa and his group, Malema and Ngitama, are being manipulated to lead you people to the slaughtering pens. The day that happens, you'll think back and you'll pray, why didn't we listen? Why didn't we just make peace with the white man in South Africa and live a life of harmony? But greed has become the backbone of this government, its members, and the radicals. Everything's on a silver platter. There comes a time when water flows out of a fountain, you can get sweet and bitter water out of one fountain. Your leadership couldn't care a damn about you as a member of the public. They're misusing you to force you to become enslaved to the Illuminati, the New World Order. But you people are too involved in trying to enrich yourself, murder, plunder, burning, to realize that you are being led by the nose by the few that are being paid by the New World Order to mislead you and to guide you to the pens of enslavement. Before you turn around today and tell me that I'm lying, and this white man doesn't know what he's talking about, do yourself a favor and go and investigate. Who do you think, all the years that the ANC have been running this country into the ground, who's been financially supporting them? Who do you think is financially supporting the EFF? And then the little puppy, the BLF, who do you think supporting them? Wake up, people, because you don't know what the true facts are. Stop blaming the white man for your incompetence in this world. Stop blaming the white man and apartheid for things that you could not achieve. In 24 years, you've run this country to the ground. There is no achievement that you could make. What's going to change it? There is nothing that will change, because it's been like that ever since the black man chased out the Khoi and the sun. Stop having an inferiority complex and do what you have to do to put bread on your table, to put food on the table for your children. And stop riding the free horse of stealing the minority who built this country to what it is today, and blaming them for your misfortune and your incompetence. Wake up, because it's already too late. You are the pawns of the communist Antichrist and the Illuminati New World Order. Wake up.